Hello, it's Mark Lanier with your video thought for the day. This week, I'm looking at Paul telling the Philippians and us through the New Testament to think about things that are true and honorable, right or just, pure, lovely, commendable, that these are the things that we're supposed to be dwelling on each day. And I'm taking one word each day, and today is the second passage, our second word in the passage. And that says, Paul's instructing us to think about things that are honorable. Simnos in the Greek, or simnos if you do the short O, which I don't do. I'm sitting here with my buddy, Don Quixote. And he almost exemplifies most profoundly this idea behind that Greek word simnos. That word can be translated in a number of ways, but it's talking about things that are honorable, things that are noble. And Paul wants us to think about these things. These are things where, like Don Quixote, who dreams the impossible dream and decides it doesn't matter whether or not he'll be successful. He's going to try and do the right thing. He's going to rescue Dulcinea, the damsel in distress, and he doesn't see her for the prostitute she is, the bar scullery she is. He sees her as the dame, the lady in need of rescue, and so he will tilt at windmills to do it. Now, Paul's not telling us to be living in La La Land, to lose a grip on reality. But Paul is telling us that there are things that are noble, things where you just feel like you've done the right thing, things that make you want to aspire to greatness, things that call upon the best of humanity. And Paul instructs us to think about those kinds of things. So what does that mean for me today? How am I going to think today about things that are noble and honorable? Well, I think in a variety of ways. First of all, think about the way I'm going to treat people. I'm not going to treat people in a way that's based on what I get out of it. I'm not going to befriend those who could be extra useful to me. I'm not going to be kind to the ones that are powerful and just ignore the others. The nobility behind my treatment of others is one that says, I'm going to think the very best of everyone, and I'm going to treat everyone the very best that I can. So thinking about honorable and noble things today includes how I'm going to treat others. I think it also includes how I want to be able to conduct myself in terms of who I am. I would like people to know, people who look at me know that he cares about the best of humanity and being the best he can be. That he deliberately thinks, how can I today be the best Mark that can be out there? A Mark that is commendable, but a Mark that is noble, is honorable. And that's where I want to be. So I'm going to think about it today. I'm going to do what Paul said and let my mind dwell on being noble, being honorable, being simnos, being someone who, the way I treat others and the way I behave myself is looking for what is honorable and noble and makes you say, wow, that's the best humanity can do. I think it'll change the way I live if it changes the way I think. And that's your video thought for the day.